Hey Sol,
How you all going?
we hope you enjoyed the barbecue last week. Had a good time catching up with friends and got some good kai in the belly as well.
Yeah, the feedback we had so far has just been awesome. Everyone seemed to have an absolute ball, which is cool.
Yeah,
Catching up with each other's, summer excursions and whatever they got up to, holidays and whatnot. So it was really cool just to chat and hear what everyone was doing while we had some amazing food. So that was really, really good.
Hey, thanks for your patience. It's been a bit of a crazy time in the season.
Yeah, we understand it's hard for everyone to sort of know what's going on, and obviously we haven't put out what we're going to be doing as yet, and that's going to be part of this term. It's going to be how things are going to have to roll. Things change so fast in the current environment, as you will all know, if anybody has been keeping an eye on things, cases are taken off and all of that stuff. So what we can and can't do is one thing, but then there's also just us as a community having a social responsibility to not, have an environment where people can spread in big numbers if something does kick off in our town. So we're very aware of that. We've had to make a lot of decisions based around those sort of things and how we can still best serve God in this town and be who we are, and that is soul, which is exciting thing. This term, our theme is soul. So we're going to be looking at who we are as a church, where we've come from, and where we're going, which is really, really cool. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be a fun time.
And it'd be good to catch up one-on-one with people in this season as well. So hopefully you've already started catching up, having coffee, having meals, having the barbecues. That's what we want to continue, no matter how Friday looks and no matter where it is, because it's not always going to be in the building anyway.
Yeah, so we've got a couple of things we're going to tell you about that we've got coming up. But the biggest thing that we want to really just get across is that, we are a church, and the church is people. And you don't have a church without people. So those people have to be part of that church, if that makes sense. It sounds like I'm going over and over things. I'm not. But it's just that we can't just lay something on and then have and turn up and call that church. We all have to be part of it. So that's something that we're going to be able to get back to in this time. Like things, keeping numbers small is a thing, but outside of what we're going to do in or out of the building as an organization, everybody, we just love you all to be able to get together amongst yourselves, go to each other's places for barbecues and catching up for coffee and ringing your mates and seeing how they're getting on and keeping that connection going that way. And so we're hoping as we start this series that we kick it off in a way that'll just inspire you into remembering who we are as a church and who we are as human beings that love Jesus. So what we're going to do for the first 2 weeks, the first 2 Friday nights, is we are going to get back to putting Jesus as the focus. Everything we do as Soul is in our mission statement, as it says, is through Jesus. So if we don't have a relationship with him, or one that is a passionate relationship and one where we are thankful to him for everything that he's done, then how can we put everything through him? So what we're going to do is we're going to run worship services, so worship gatherings for the first 2 Fridays.
Yeah,
which is going to be exciting.
And next Friday.
Yeah, so obviously, we're limited to numbers, 25 people plus staff. So we're going to get you to register for those. We're going to run 2 of those on each Friday night. So one will be at 6 and one will be at 7. And then we're also going to run a kids program during that time.
So if the kids want to register as well, we'll need them to register to be able to come as well. And they can meet me on the quad and we'll go from there.
And you know what Stacey's like, it's not going to be boring. So if your kids under 12 want to go to that, we'll look after them while you're worshipping. And so the whole idea is just to get Jesus back as the focus. Like every day when we wake up, we think about, how many cases there are, what are the protesters doing, like all this stuff. Whatever side of that you're on, you still focus on it. And we're, to be quite honest, sick of COVID. So we're a church. It's focused on Jesus. So we are just going to worship. But we're going to mix that up a bit. If you have come to Soul lately and you've seen worship, it's going to be different to that. We're going to get back to the heart of worship and just really connecting with God in that time. So it's going to be super exciting, intimate, and fun. So, it's just a time where we can, as I said, find Jesus again and ignore all this other stuff that's going on. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a really cool way to kick off the series and the year. So please check the website. The registration forms will be up there. We ask you to please do that. If you register the first week, then we just ask that you have people over for dinner the next week. You take them out for a coffee. You do that next Friday night and allow somebody else to be able to come along and worship as well. So
yeah, if you've come to the first one and you sit back for the second one, but there's all of a sudden some spaces, then we'll make sure that we get that out to you and say, hey, look, we have got some spaces if you want to come again. But if we just wait a bit on that, then everyone has a go, everyone has a turn, everyone comes together and connects, and everyone gets to sit in that presence with Jesus and Jesus' presence together, which is really cool.
Yeah, so the idea of the night is, we'll worship and then we'll have time for a coffee and a bit of connection, and then we'll get the next amazing bunch of people in and get them connecting with Jesus as well. So, as I said, we're excited about what God's doing, excited about the year, even though it's going to be, things happening quickly and we can't make announcements too far ahead of time. But that's solved. That's how we started. That's where we came from. And so it's kind of, it works because it's who we are. We think on our feet, we're fluid, and we let God do his thing. So, as I said, super excited. Can't wait to see what he does in this time, and can't wait to see you all there. So keep an eye on the website, register, and we'll just keep updating stuff as we can from now on for the foreseeable future. So things will happen quickly. It may not suit you, but hey, I'm sure you'll get used to it. It's not that bad.
If you're wondering about Kids Soul and youth and mums, and it will look a lot different for this term. We're definitely learning as we go. But hey, look, keep an eye on the website and we'll update you for that all as we get that information and as we have plans for the week ahead and on from there.
Yep, so enjoy the rest of the week. Get registered for Friday and we'll see you there, or we'll see you the following one. Awesome. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
See ya.